Okay, this is for the Leo. Okay, Leo, let's just see if we can just get yours in a sage. So, this for the Leo. This is for the Leo. This is about somebody missing you or you missing somebody who died. Okay, so this could be a person who a neighbor, a loved one, a friend, or whoever it may be. Okay, so let's just let's just see for the Leo. It could be like in the next 2 weeks, or it could have happened lately, or whenever it happened. So let's see, what is the word for the Leo sign? I'm hearing chump change, chump. That's what I just heard. Chump change. Okay, chump change. So let's just flow. So you gotta remember, Leo, that this storyline is not you, but this somebody you know. Okay, so you gotta focus that way. So everybody have their words, right? So we got my Taurus. So the Taurus was the great Taurus, amazing Capricorn, serious Virgo, sacrificial Aquarius, destroyer Gemini, loyal Libra, natural Pisces, tension Scorpio. Cancer was the Kumba. And then we have who the Aries was tension, right? I mean the Aries was confident. Okay, and then we had the Leo. The Leo is chump change. But remember, this is not you. This is somebody you know. Okay, so let's just flow. Okay, one more, and then that will be it. That will be the wrap, right? That will be the wrap. Okay, let's just flow a little bit through the Leo sign. Okay, that's it. Okay, one more. Okay, let's see for the Leo sign. So, there's somebody you know, Leo, whoever it is, okay? However it's flowing. So, let's just see. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing. They say I wouldn't make it. I don't know why this coming in the storyline, but let's just flow. They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. They said I never amount to anything. But I'm glad to say that I'm on my way. And I'm growing more and more each day. There was many that started out with me, but now they're gone astray. But I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to his hand. You see, when I was young, I gave God my hand. And I told him to lead the way. Though the road has been rough and the going's been mighty tough, still I ain't going nowhere. I'm out here to stay. Though I've been talked about and I've been criticized, I had to wipe many tears from my eyes. But I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to his hand. Okay, Leo, sorry. Why ain't sorry about that, Leo? Because it just came, so I'm not sorry about that, but it just came out of nowhere. Remember, this is not for Leo. This is for somebody you know, okay? Let's see. It's I'm talking about something. So somebody you know is doing somebody gonna be talking to somebody you know or did it or whatever, right? Because whoever want full revenge on somebody you know, right? Because somebody was picking people in the order of tall, short, black, white, rich, poor, fat, skinny, whatever they was picking them for. So, let's see. So, so we got somebody you know, somebody gone in for somebody you know, right? A granddad. if you're not a granddad or great granddad or whatever, let's flow a little bit. So the person you know was around an idiot, a network of them to be exact, right? So it was some misleading information that's going to be chalked up as loss, okay? Because somebody was distant from somebody, from the person you know, and was following somebody you know. Okay, let's flow. Or somebody you know was distant, but somebody was following the person you know. So we got 21, got 12, number 3, or whatever this is, right? Let's just see for the real. Okay, somebody you know was gay since their childhood, or something like that. So let's just say somebody you know had to have a clear mind because it was going to be some kind of fussing about something. So somebody you know was being treated like trash because somebody was on the ledge and on the edge about it. Because somebody was focused on somebody you know work ethics and calling and talking a lot, because somebody you know, somebody was trying to seek revenge on somebody you know, the Negro. So it was senseless to find somebody's mother. Somebody was looking for their mother. So we have that love heals, love don't hurt. As far as somebody you know. So what is this? Wait a minute, okay, somebody you know, somebody wanted somebody you know to be strictly theirs. But what was they going to do about it to make it happen? So somebody you know wanted to be treated equal and fair. Okay, so it was racial abuse and it was hyped up against somebody you know. Or somebody just thought they're better than somebody you know. So somebody you know was going to prosecute against somebody. But somebody you know is the star. Right? So it's a crystal layer of hope for somebody you know. Because knowing the person don't matter. The person you know is the star. Right? So there's a crystal layer of hope for whoever this is, somebody you know. Somebody was shelving their problems. We got somebody biracial or whatever's going on. Biracial, African, whatever they is. Whatever they is. Or they could be black, but whatever they are, right? So, okay, let's just see. Why do I allow others to dictate religion or have rules? So this person was allowing people to dictate rules and stuff over the person and religion. This person had to be free to make the person's own choices. So this person was not going to allow nobody to, or some ex. I'm saying it wrong because I'm not used to saying like a whole nother person like this. Let's see. The person you know, some ex is not for that person, right? The ex think that nobody's perfect though. So we have that one of them need more vitamin C. The person you know, or somebody, the person dealing with the ex or whoever this is. Okay. This person you know feel like what business is it of somebody else's? Nobody don't need to know the person's business. And want the person you know to not do no talking maybe, or whatever this is. The person you know, somebody is tearing the person you know down to build themselves up. Somebody you know, somebody want to unite a front with the person you know, because the person you know is strong. So we have right here that somebody want the person you know to collaborate, get in something fast, and God says no. So the best option for the person you know is to wear the shield of honor and the helmet of strong, because a man won't change that the person wants to change. So we have white light. So Instead, if it ain't a white person in general, it's just somebody who think they better than, want somebody to be submissive and want to dominate and control the person you know, to make the person you know be on the battlefield. So we have number 43, 34, or number 7. So we dealing with a job or just a player in general. So if it's a player or the person you know dealing with a player, and you know what a player is, while the upper person, the person you know, searching for love, or we dealing with a job, and still the person you know is still searching for love because the person want a job, right? And there's a boss if we turn it that way. So we have right here that somebody could be married or want to get married, calling somebody to get married or anything like that. So the person you know is being looked at as weak back, but it's going to change and chance it all. So the person you know is dealing with somebody who can't control the person's self and the person's own skin and might like fashion. So we have the person you know is hand in hand with the enemy, but wishing for a good decision. So the candle gonna get put out on the person you know. Okay. Because the person you know that you can do it. I mean that the person can do it and gonna stand tall in it. So talking will be the only way to heal for the person you know, to invite in the healing, or for you to invite in the healing. So I think I gotta put it with you with this right here, because somebody died, or some kind of way, some kind of death going on here, because that's a healing card. So, and the candle being put out over here, that's a death card. So all the way. So somebody's hanging around the corner all the way, but it's time to heal. Okay, so so somebody moved fast on what was calling the person forward and was going to get ready to be in charge of the person's life. Okay, so yeah, so somebody is going to court some kind of way. Somebody going to court. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. So we're going to go to my Sage, and that will be it for my Sagittarius.